Welcome everybody here to the live stream. Getting everything situated for some American Truck Simulator. Hope all is going well for you guys. We're just making sure everything's going good. I need a third monitor now. Like, it's getting to that point where I'm going to need that one of these days. Everything is coming through good. Should be much better quality than yesterday. That would be the one thing I would say. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, so let's hope we get it good. Let me know down in the chat section. We got it live pulled up, and I can probably move this over this way a little more. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Let me get this brought in-game in here for me. Get it loaded up here. Everything hopefully should be good. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday morning so far. And okay, everything is loaded in game for me, so let's do that, and I'm gonna get rid of that, and let's bring it to you guys so you guys can see this. So we went through, I had to change up a few minor things with the speed. I noticed that it was just, for some reason, I don't know what was wrong with it, it just wasn't doing a fast upload speed. To keep the 1080p, but we are now uploading at a little bit faster speed. That's one thing I couldn't figure out, like, why it was like such bad quality from when I was re-watching it, and that would be why we just weren't uploading fast enough. So it should be much better. Hoping to have a pretty decent length stream, maybe an hour and a half or so. Shouldn't be anything too major, but it should all be pretty good here. We have the Kenworth W990. As you guys can see, that we actually have a few lights on there. That's one of those things like I kind of added on there. But we got the strobe lights, and we have them set up. So if you look on the front, we have them going back and forth, left to right, and we have it synced up with the sides. It's just so nice. Let me see. I used to be able to. We have it. One of the things I kind of. Oh, there we go. A little bit better now. Get the speed kind of where we need to get to. The thing is just absolutely amazing. I'm actually a very big fan of this truck, so much so that we have almost 5,000 miles on it. We'll actually clear 5,000 on today's stream. But does what we needed to do. 320 total gallons in the tank. Got a little bit of an extended chassis. Got the airlines right up there. I'm going to try to do this a little more often with even with the regular videos. To go and do like outside that we can walk through, maybe walk back, take a quick walk around the load, make sure everything's pretty good. It just takes a little bit to get used to. But let's hop up inside the truck here and actually give you guys an outside view. Listen to this thing kick on. Absolutely amazing sound. The engine kicking on, firing up. So it sounds absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. Let's hop inside of a truck. As you guys can kind of see there, I can't really see it too well on my screen. There we go. We actually have 121 hours on the engine, and we're just under 5,000 miles on it. So we are getting the mileage put on there pretty quickly, pretty high. Kind of remember only going through maybe 3 tanks of fuel, so it's not too bad, especially when you're going full loads. We can actually turn the beacon lights off. We don't need those running, and we gotta find ourselves a load. Now I was thinking about taking a trailer out, taking one of our company trailers out, but I'm up here in Washington, and I didn't feel like buying a trailer. Actually, something I think would be interesting. I haven't showed it in a game. So we have, as you guys see, we have $1.7 million. That is not mod. We didn't go through and change file mods in there. What we did instead was we found a mod that increased the economy, and it gave you a much larger loan amount that you can borrow. So as you can see, we have quite a bit of loans. We actually have $50,000 coming out per day for these loans. But we're just getting those down there, and that allowed us to really expand the company, have quite a bit of garages, and pretty much bring in a really good income for all the garages. Our most profitable one is about $163,000 in a week, so it's not too bad. Does exactly what we need it to do. And then a full list of trucks and drivers. Our most miles on our truck is this one here. I feel like this was the first truck that I actually did in-game, as you guys can probably tell. But we sat there, have 53,000 miles on it. So the goal is I want to see these trucks really rack up the mileage on it. But then we sat there, we have a few of the custom ones that we have throughout here. And then we have just our generic, sleeper with the green back. That's what we have. And then we have like a few of the secondary modded trucks in there. Like we got our UPS one in case I want to do a UPS run. And then the Outlaw truck, one of my favorites. And then we have, equal amount of trucks all available, or not trucks, trailers for everyone, whoever wants to use them. But we got to find ourselves a load. So let's go into the freight market here. And I'm not too sure what all. I kind of want to stay right here with this one company that I'm at. So I'm thinking I don't want to do a massive run, but I don't have a problem going outside of Washington. Trying to think. I'm also looking at the 2 locations. I guess there's nothing really particularly close to our location down here. Let's do frozen food. I don't think I've ever done a reefer since they added it in here, and it's going down to Sacramento, California. So that's not too bad. Ooh, you know what? We might not be able to make it to that spot or that place in time. You know what we'll do? We'll go through. We'll take this one here. It'll get us down that way, and we can.
Let's do this.
Change everything up. Hopefully, it's not too loud for you guys. Let me know if it's a little on the loud side for you, because I can't be in game and everything. And we're gonna be running with an automatic transmission today. Just make it a little easier for everyone.
Get ready to turn right.
But the one thing I like about this place here
Turn right.
is the open gates. Now, actually, one thing is that with that front ram bar, as I'm pulling up, I'll kind of show you. That thing likes to clip the ground because it hits just so low. So it's one of those things that we're kind of have to get working on. Now, I wanted to do track error, but it just wasn't working for me today. I just could not, for the life of me, get it up and running. And I'm going to keep that up there just because I kind of want to see how many miles we have left. But we just get this brought around here. But it's a really nice.
Go straight on.
Really nice truck. You guys can tell I have a lot of mileage on it. I'm going to personally turn my volume down in my ears, so I'm not kind of destroying my ears today. Should be good to go. But we are up here in Washington. I'm actually looking forward to Idaho coming out pretty soon. Not too sure. I don't think I've seen a particular date, so I have to look into that. But I know there's that. SnowRunner, brand new game coming out in the end of April. I believe April 28th, but do not quote me.
Get ready to turn right.
Looking forward to that, so we'll pick that game up. And we'll get this over here. Kind of slow down the engine and oh my
turn right.
God. You guys can see we don't have the killer brake system that some people have. And I kind of like it like that because I don't want to come to a complete stop quickly. I want to actually really be like ahead of my game, like oh my God type of thing. And oh my God, why would people come to a complete stop like that? Oh, probably because the lane switch like that, but we had green. Oh my God, people these days. We're just gonna get this thing running. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Switch lanes over for us. We had a live stream last night if you tuned in for that.
And then exit right.
We sat there, we had a live stream of the DoJRP server.
Exit right.
We're going to be doing another one as well tonight, maybe about 8 o'clock-ish, hopefully. Yesterday, we had two. We tried to do Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, but we just couldn't get we couldn't get 3 people into a lobby without having issues.
keep right, and then turn right.
But we ended up getting in the ECDOJ server, and we just had, had a lot of fun. You guys can see what it's like
Turn
for us
right.
to get started up, and the impact that it causes. Because for us, we take forever to get in there. And actually, I want to stop. No, I think we should be good. A lot of that truck damage you'll see there, it's actually not done on like the engine or anything on the truck. It's actually all.
Finally, we are here.
Ooh, I think we gotta stop here. Yeah, it's actually all on the tires, because that's one thing. I'll fix everything else, but the tires. My ultimate goal is to get the truck to the point where like the tires, like something happens, whether they like blow off or something. That would be the ultimate goal. Yeah, I feel like that would just be too far. It's very windy right in there. About that. Well, it's Utah. It's still pretty far. I don't know. I'm half tempted to take the long haul here. Instead of dry fruits. A little bit heavier. I mean, it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, let's take it. I want to modify this just a little bit here. So it's going to be the reefer. And it'll be the 53-foot reefer. I just want to see what else they kind of have in store for us. I don't want to do doubles. Yeah, I think we'll just do regular reefer. Let me cancel that, and then we'll grab. No, what was it? This one? Yeah, I'll take this one. No harm going for a little extra distance. I'll get this thing in here. Let's go this way. And looks like we gotta go down. No, we gotta go this way. Oh, well, this is a nice little setup here. Got multiple checkpoints you gotta go through. Give us a little nod. This is relatively interesting. And we should be right back here somewhere. ADP, it's gonna be somewhere over here. Just can't figure out. It's gonna be. Oh, it's that one. Oh, it's that one. I thought they would have had it in the door. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, let's get it out of here. I mean, I could pull it straight forward there, but I kind of want to take a little bit of a realism to this. I'm going to kind of back it in. Hopefully, we don't have any issues with that. You guys know, I kind of not the best driver when it comes to backing it in on this side. So let's see if we can kind of get it, maybe line it up just enough. Watch that side, can't see anything over there. Kind of bring it straight. Oh, way off, way off. Hold hard like that. Maybe we can get it in here. Might not get it straight on, but we'll get it definitely on, hopefully.
Ready to roll.
Look at that. I cease to amaze myself every single day. Now, you guys may hear me talk in videos about a tug test. Get that in neutral. And what a tug test is before you raise up any of your landing gears, you kind of want to just put it in drive and just give it a quick little gas. And what it's going to do, and I'll show you back here, is it just make sure that kingpin's hooked up on the 5th plate there. That's pretty much what you do. Just make sure, you stop it like that. We'll get it parked up like that. And as I said, I want to try a little bit of realism. Oop, wrong button. Completely wrong button. And we're gonna go through, make sure we check everything. Actually, we should have turned the lights on here. Let's get the crank put up. Hook up the airlines, and we'll just do a quick walk around, make sure everything looks good, lights are working everywhere that they need to. Just to add a little A little extra realism to this, make sure. Now, granted, we should be, maybe a little higher, like there maybe, but that does what we needed to do. All the lights are working everywhere. So, everything's nice and good. I'll get this thing back up in here. And we should be perfectly good to go. We'll get it put back in drive. We'll put the brakes down. And we're going to do a trailer brake test now. And so what we're going to do is just going to pull that, make sure that the trailer pulls us back, make sure it stops us. That's all good. I'll turn the headlights off. Let's get this thing out of here. I don't think they didn't say they had a special method they wanted us to leave the yard. We'll just do a little bit more added realism to the game. Toss my coaster there. I completely forgot to get water before I started, so we might have to do a pull up the BRB screen real quick so I can run down and grab a little extra water. And ooh, that's gonna be. Well, I guess we got that. I wasn't expecting that to be right up on us like that. But this will be good. I'm gonna reset our trip there, and ooh, I'm gonna have to cut this a little on the wider side and back it up a little bit. I'm sure a professional can get it out of here with like no problems, but I'm not a professional. That's my go-to line. Even when I'm on vacation somewhere, I'll sit there and say, well, I'm not from the area, so I'm not sure. If I, ran a stoplight or something, like, oh, I'm on vacation. That's my go-to line for everything. And we'll get that off. We should be good to go.
Get ready
I
to
reset
turn
the
left.
trip, so we'll kind of get an idea of what the fuel consumption is going to be.
Turn left.
Let's go through here real quick. It says 1,800 miles. At least I think that's either 18 or 16. I can't really see. I'm probably a good 5 feet from my actual computer monitor.
Keep right.
But we'll just get this up onto the freeway. And then it shouldn't be good. It's just going to be all driving. The only thing I kind of noticed was that it was Was it down in Oregon? There's a lot of windy back roads we'll have to take. But that shouldn't be any issue for us, and the road looks clear. Yeah, we're good to get over. Now let's go get this thing up to speed. We'll probably set cruise control on it. That's just a matter of coasting for us. Get this thing going. 13, almost 1,400 miles to go. It says that it's going to take a little over a day. We might do a good night portion of driving, or I might just decide to stop wherever. And I think we'll set cruise control for a little bit. I mean, usually I don't use cruise control in game. But like I have it set, and then I have it so I can, adjust the speed. That does everything we need to do, and the road's actually kind of quiet, so maybe we'll bring the speed up a little bit. That's another thing. What I kind of do is, with how the game's set up, like it pulls you over if you're going 1 over the speed limit. So I actually have traffic offenses off, just because I don't, granted, you get pulled over for going, maybe 5 or 10 over. But I said sometimes it's a little bit on the, ridiculously slow side, in my opinion. So I personally just have those turned off. So it just makes it a little smoother for driving. We'll get this up to speed. But everything is going Everything's going perfect here. Not having any issues yet. Fingers crossed. But we'll just get this on its way, and I'm guaranteed we're gonna get popped for this over. I hate when we have to stop at these wait stations, but it's. I feel like if they changed it a little bit, yeah, I gotta stop. I feel like they changed it to like a more realistic where you have to, where you only stop if they really need to check your stuff. Otherwise, like you drive.
Finding a new route.
You continue driving through, like you maintain like 35, and you drive all the way. You know, you drive through, and then they'll just signal you whether to go left or right, depending on what your weight's at. Down, see where my. In 74,000 pounds, so we are legal. We are under 80. I mean, I guarantee I probably could have got away with not stopping, but it'd be nice to kind of see that pop up, you know, as a feature down the road. But I am looking forward to having the entire United States. Like I know you have like the coast to coast map. Like I'm looking forward to the release with SCS to sit there and have, you know, add each one on. I wish they'd add a little more at one time, but you know, for a great game, I'm not really complaining. It does exactly what we need it to do. But we'll just get rocking and rolling on this one. Let me know how your day is going down there in the chat if you're watching this live, or down in the comments if you're not watching this live. What I think I might do, depending on how the quality looks, I'll probably download the file, and I'll probably turn it into a time lapse. That way, you know, people can watch it. They just, you know, want to watch, you know, time lapse trucking. And is it that one? Yeah. Get a little bit of a scenic view there. Nothing too major. My personal preference for like the camera view that I enjoy watching from is this. Like if I were like doing a road trip somewhere, I was gonna like time lapse it, I would do this because it looks so nice. You get like a different profile aspect of everything. Get over. And another famous bridge up here in Washington. At least I think we're still in Washington. It's hard to say. I don't know. I can sit there like the back of my hand and tell you exactly how to get everywhere from where I'm at to like surrounding states, but I can't do that in like the Pacific Northwest. Left lane, looks like we need to get over. And there we go. Oh, we would have just been fine right there in that lane, I guess. Unless that's a left lane. Yep, right lane closed. Okay, so it's good. We got over. Slow this down. Don't want to hit this Dodge Charger. Look at that sky. That sky is pretty looking. Let's see if I can do this without wrecking anywhere. Ooh, that is a nice sunset. Look at that there. Let's keep the speed. Oh, that is nice looking. Look at that beautiful sky. And that's how you wreck the truck. Don't recommend doing it, but we are getting in the nighttime. Get the headlights turned on. And I have no clue what the Beaver State is. I'm not going to pretend like I know. Oh, I'm down to be on the 5M server tonight. I have a few new things in there I want to, try out. I've been actually planning what I'm going to do for a video or a live stream, so I'm looking forward to that. got new stuff in there. Then I went through, I think I fixed a lot of the crashing issues that we were having. Which I don't know why, because we never had that issue with that particular resource before. But we got that fixed up, finished. It's working all purty.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Can exit right, and I'm gonna put gas in here. So we're at a half a tank. Granted, we can run it lower, but I think it might. You know, let's wait. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll keep it filled up so we don't run low. But I think let's do it. We got a pretty decent amount of mileage. Ooh, God, ooh, this thing's not stopping. This thing's not stopping. Oh well. Light was green. That's the excuse I'm going to use. But let's see, we are averaging, so we're getting about 4.7 miles per gallon, but I have realistic fuel consumption turned on. So it burns more fuel than usual. But it adds to it because, like, I noticed, like, if you gas up, it says, like, oh, like, for, like, 300, gallons, it'll tell you maybe, I don't know, maybe, like, 2,200 miles. But with this, you'll get, maybe 1,500 miles on a full tank of gas. So it adds to it, makes you spend a little more money. But it makes it so much nicer. But I was doing a long haul. I think it was 80,000, roughly 80,000 pounds for the load, and then the trailer I think was another 20, and then the truck was another 20. And I can remember I was just sucking gas on that one. Ooh, that was interesting. Actually, a funny story. So I was live streaming with I wasn't live streaming. I was just, we were playing Trucker MP with my brother the one night. And so we sat there. We got to the top of a mountain there. We're coming down it, and he's keyboard cat, and I'm over here with the wheel. And he sat there, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna touch the brake at all." I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna sit there and take my foot off the gas." So we kept the entire thing going. We weren't paying attention. We didn't notice that there was like a really sharp 90-degree turn coming up. So we come into that. I slam on the brakes to slow it down enough. He hits it and completely just flips the entire truck over. So it's pretty funny. Which actually wouldn't be a bad video idea. See, I have trailer stability, turned down, so like I could easily flip the truck if I wanted to. Actually, in the past, I have done that in the just playing single player, whether I had to go somewhere, like this, I'd be like flying through here at like 50. I wouldn't, no disregard, no regard to any, any truck safety or whatnot. But everything goes pretty well. Never have any really issues with anything. Then I have it turned down because I noticed that you can actually play with the suspension. So I have that turned down, like it was on stiff, and I have it turned down to like a soft suspension. So I'm going to kind of see what it is, see how it feels. Look at that, nice clear, nice open, nice sky. Maybe I'll give you guys a little preview of what the lights look like at nighttime right here on the bridge. So you have them go back and forth like that. Not really an issue. I need to get this thing turned over a little more. So they're nice. Pretty nice looking lights, in my opinion. I like it. Nice and simplistic. They do what they need to do. And losing speed on this hill. At least we were. Oh, that looked like a little pull off there on the right. Let me see if there's like a re-entrance right here. Oh yeah. off right there. Ooh! I'm paying attention to the road. But it's nice. I like these maps. The Oregon, New Mexico, Utah, and Washington, I believe. Yeah. Like Arizona, California, and Nevada, they all kind of have the similar feel. And these are all just different. Like, they're like nice. You know, it's a nice chain of scenery. Ooh. 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 Ooh, I felt that one. I felt that one. One of the nice things I like about using the G29 racing wheel is it has the force feedback, so it actually feels like you're driving. The wheel will just turn back for you. It's nice. But I sat there. I was at work the one day and I had to unload rod. And of course I get the small forklift, so I'm sitting there and picking this stuff up, and you can just feel with every single like tiny lift movement trying to get it out, like you're kicking up the entire back end of the lift. And I think at one point I think someone said, I was like, the lift was maybe a 30-degree angle off the ground. So it was interesting. I'm gonna put those on because I can never see too far ahead. I'm used to the LED headlights. Those are what make it easier to drive at night. Nice LEDs. They do exactly what we need them to do. Oh, I should be paying a little more attention here. Oh, straight away. Get a little speed run here. Get this speed up. And then I'm hoping everything's going good over on this side here. They say don't text and drive. Well, they should sit there and say don't live stream and drive. Okay, everything looks good for me. And I think I'm gonna run Jake, and depending on how the hill is, I might turn on the, I'm not too sure exactly what it's called. It's just something that like helps limit the engine speed. Besides the Jake brake. I mean, I guess I can keep the speed up. It doesn't look like it was as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't like that. I don't like bringing the truck into another lane if I don't need to.
Get ready to turn left.
We'll turn left up here. And I don't know, maybe we'll stop off. Yeah.
Turn left.
There we go. Man, the truck just does not want to stop. Ooh, wait till after this car goes. Contemplating on pulling off here, maybe resting up, and then continuing the drive in the morning. Yeah, let's do it. I never stop and rest. I think we'll find a pretty nice parking spot. I'm not sure. They probably don't have. Yeah, they don't have like pre-designated spots. So I'm gonna pull right next to this guy here. Don't know why that truck will be just there. Back this up. And then the one issue I think we're going to have is we're going to have no air in the 8 tanks in the morning. Yeah, it looks good there. Get it in neutral. Lights off, and I actually kind of leave the parking lights usually running overnight. And I'm going to disengage that because I want it to... No, I think you want to keep it engaged. I'll show you once we wake up in the morning that we're going to fire it up and the air brakes are going to be... Oh, I guess there is air in the tanks. Oh, that's weird. Every once in a while, like I'll have like no air in the tanks. And we'll get that going. And we are good to hit the road. Continue putting down some mileage. So yeah, that's one nice thing is that we're at the point where I can actually just not drive anymore. And our company makes just enough money to cover all the expenses plus whatever I mess around with.
Get ready to turn right.
My ultimate goal is to have like the largest fleet I can possibly have in this game.
Turn right.
And we're gonna cut out. We're gonna use this lane. I added that mirror over on that side and it like does like no, it's like not helpful at all. I find I'm not too sure why they have those mirrors. But we'll get it up to speed, get up and over this mountain. It looks like it's gonna be at least something similar to it. Well, it can't be too bad. The speed's gonna be 60 miles per hour. With a 40 degree or a 40 bend. Let's see, first night, yeah, still 4.7. Fluctuates back and forth. So it's nothing too major. We need to, I actually didn't check and see what time we need to be in by. Tuesday by 8 p.m. the latest. So you figure about another 800 miles today, and then you sleep. Oh, no, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Oh, completely wrong button, guys. I'm not paying attention. There we are. Then I want that. There we go. It happens when you don't pay attention. Actually, that happened to me back when we were, a couple of months ago. We had our first crash on camera. Where we sat there, I was coming down a hill, and I was Jake braking, I wasn't paying attention to anything, and then all of a sudden, it was just like a big, huge, like almost like a big U that we had to do. Wasn't paying attention and we just rammed right into that. Didn't flip the truck, but we, dinged it up pretty badly. Get this going. You know what? I think I messed up. I think we should have driven more because we can't. If we're looking at the current ETA, if we slept now, ooh. If we sleep now, we won't be able to bring the trailer back in line. We won't be able to get there on time if we sleep again. So I should have driven a little longer before I did that. Oh wait, no, it's Tuesday morning. My bad. Oh my god, I'm not paying attention here. I'm not paying attention at all. I almost wrecked the truck. We'll get this thing going. We're going down to New Mexico. I think it was Gallup. I'm paying attention. Yep, Gallup. Just under 80,000 pounds. So it should be good. I'm hoping we burn through an entire tank of fuel. That's kind of what I want, but you never know. I feel like we're going down a hill because I'm not using too much gas and it's still like kind of accelerating, maintaining speed. Now at least it's not downshift, and every once in a while I'll actually do that. I'll just downshift it Or not downshifted, or re-upshift. Looks like it'll be a right.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Lane's all clear, good to go. Nice and easy. And just under half tank of fuel, but we didn't really put that much mileage on it from the last gas station we passed. Got a combine out there in the middle of the field. Then it'll be a left turn up here.
Go straight on. Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Should be pretty good. Nice and easy turn. And just slide it right in, no problems. It's a nice truck. I like this truck. And we should clear 6,000 miles on this run. Pay attention to that turn up here. I've never done this for this game. Done like an outside chase review. Give it a shot. See how it is. You guys get different sound effects. What do you guys like? Do you guys like watching it from outside, or do you like watching it from inside instead? From the inside, like the outside, you get a little bit more view of everything. Whether we'll kind of do what we need to do. A little on the careful side with this one. And then I was debating on bringing Project Cars 2. Ooh, that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. For a live stream, get a couple people in there, maybe do like a Daytona 500 run or something. So I think, yeah, you do have Daytona in there. You might not be using, you know, actual NASCAR cars, but you'll be able to, you know, you'll still get a little bit of a race feel. Got some paragliders going on over there, or maybe that's skydivers. Not too sure. Ooh, was not expecting that there. I told you, this is like the worst game for me because I just don't pay attention to the road. I look at absolutely everything else but the road. Let's see if we can get some more miles put down on here. Now let's take a quick look at the map, actually. Well, we got a minute. We got quite a big... I mean, it kind of feels like it's a huge chunk, but it's really not. Almost through one state. And Nevada is just a little small state. And then all of Utah, pretty much. And then right there in the inside New Mexico. But I mean, it does kind of feel like you're halfway through a little bit. But in all reality, like the halfway point's probably like right here. We'll get this thing up to speed. Got a little straightaway here, so maybe we can get a little extra speed. caution. What's the caution for? Probably there's an entrance right here to a farm, it looks like. Yeah, a farm. Does wine go bad? I honestly don't know. I couldn't really honestly tell you if it does go bad. I'm not a wine expert. I do know some wines people don't drink because apparently like it ages good. So I mean, it's hard to say. I'm not a wine expert, so I couldn't tell you. That honestly might be a good question for the good old-fashioned Googles. The Googler. But we'll get this traveling on the road here. And we will probably get weighed because we're crossing into a new state. Yep. I didn't see that weight station though, so where is that gonna be? Oh, we gotta... I didn't read that sign. We'll make a left here because we gotta get to that weight station. You know, I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to make a left back there. Weight station to be right over.
Get ready
maybe
to
not.
turn
Guess
right.
Not. Ooh, slow her down, slow her down, slow her down.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And I'm assuming I gotta, okay.
Turn right. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Here we go. So it takes us way out of our way to go to a weight station. But it's nice. You know, it's something a little bit different than usual. And we were 70, I think we were 73 last time, so we burned about a little over quarter tank of fuel, so I'm going to say about 72.5. Oh. I'm way off. Way off.
Get ready to turn left.
So we're going to turn left here. Okay, so we're going to turn left.
Turn left.
Left there. And then it should get us right back on our main run, except this is a sharp turn. I don't want to clip that truck. There you go. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. And actually, I'm going to pull off here real quick because I'm getting pretty parched. As I said a little bit earlier at the beginning of the stream, I forgot to get some water. So let's hit that pole. So we're going to park it right here. What's going on there, Jackson? I'm going to park this right here real quick. I'm going to go get ourselves some water because even truck drivers are allowed to have a break. And I will see you guys in just probably about 2 seconds, if anything. So we're going to see you guys in just a few moments. Alright, we are back. This song, I'm not too sure exactly off the top of my head. It's off of Epidemic Sounds. It's this music company that we go through for the music. It took a little bit longer. I had to get the water jug and replace everything, so it took just a few extra seconds to do. But we're just getting in there, having a nice good old drink. We'll get back in here in about a few moments. And we should be good to get back and rolling. Exactly where we left it. And I hope I can clip that. Get this thing right onto the road.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, I'm not too sure
Turn
where
left.
it's, what the name is off the top of my head. It's a sport song. I'm not too sure. I don't want to say a sports song, but that's what it's. It was like classified under sports because I used it for the Madden videos when I do it. YouTube moderator. I'm actually not looking really at bringing on a YouTube moderator right now. Maybe down the road at some point, but for today, not really.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it right here.
Turn right.
Get this thing back on the road. Got another 900 to go. I'm gonna try to get this done within an hour. It's hard to say. I used to have it down packed on how many miles it took for like 30 minutes. So that's usually the method I used to use when I did the YouTube videos. I'll sit there and be like, okay, well, I can't exceed like 350 miles when I get, try to keep it, relatively around 30 minutes. We'll just get some water. Hopefully I'm not too loud with the mic. And what does that say? Snow zone. Oh, so I wonder if we'll have a little snow up here. Would be nice to check that down the road sometime. Just checking. Get email notifications all the time. But we're getting, yeah, about a little over 4, about anywhere between 4 and 5 miles per gallon we're getting. I didn't decide to update to 1.37 yet, just because I don't want to risk having any mods going, conflicting with anything. So I find it's just a little easier to leave it as is until, like, you know, obviously I'm forced to update to it. Kind of like me with the 5M server. We had probably, if I was going to guess, every single, like, critical resource was outdated, and we just had, you know, we were running like 8 versions behind. But I was like, I don't want anything to go outdated. I don't want to update unless I absolutely have to. At which point I get an email from the hosting company that said, hey, we're forcing you to update the server. I'm like, okay. Guess it's gonna have to get done. Oh, you're running it stock. Yeah, see, I'm okay with it stock, but like I just have the mods in there to make it better. Like I'm using there's a visual mods that I have in there. I'd have to look and see, but I used to have a road pack that ran. So there's like a better graphic road, you know, realistic, you know, real companies. And sometimes the trucks are, you know, nicer as well. It's the one thing I hate about SCS. They just stop right on the dime to get their speed down. But we're burning a pretty decent amount of fuel. I'll take another look around, see what I can personally find. See if there's anybody that has similar problems. I personally never had issues like that, and I've seen people that like maybe have like a missing resource somewhere that they just can't get it, you know, running. I'd have to take a look at it. I remember I was doing my one homework the other day, and I had one number misplaced, and it put everything off so much. Why is people driving 15 miles per hour and 70? Drove myself insane trying to figure out what the issue, and then, well, we found it. There's that. That's where it was. Swapped it. And got it running perfectly. Come on, people. I'm driving a truck here. I got 80,000 pounds. Probably not going faster, it's probably slowing down heavily. But it wasn't that big of a hill. Yeah, I'd have to scroll through either Google or probably the 5M forums to see if anyone else has had that issue. And see what they've done to try to resolve it. Let's see. 555 DeVoris, 100 down. Alright, I'm gonna pass this car whenever I get an open chance because it's just gonna drive me insane being behind him. like it's a 70-mile-per-hour zone and we're going 50. And we got this turn. And then in case you guys are wondering, and what I can't seem to figure out is there's about a 20 to 30 second timing delay between the where I'm at and what you guys are seeing. Just so you know, so when you guys sit there and you post a chat somewhere, it's usually going to take me about, you know, if I see it instantly, you know, 30 seconds to respond. Or for you to hear my response to it. Maybe this guy will get off at this turn up here. Actually, got passing zone permitted. Let's see if we can get enough speed to get past him before the. Let's say we were in the passing zone. Let's say we were justified in the passing zone. Yeah, it's the worst thing when they're going 60 in a 70, 50 in a 4, or 50 in a 60. Me personally, I'm the guy that's in the left-hand lane on the road set to flow traffic at like 85, 90 in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. I mean, that's me personally. Yeah, I know it's a. I gotta look into it a little bit more. But I said I'm hoping that I have everything kind of set up where it's working good, and I can start tweaking with a few things, see where I can find where that's having that issue at. Because I think where the issue is when it's setting up the initial stream connection, and it starts streaming. And then however long it takes, so maybe there's something in there I can set that so it doesn't start streaming until the connection is made. We got a turn coming up here. How many miles let's say we have on our tank? 700 miles on the tank. I kind of want to hold it just a little bit. Kind of see, I don't want to run it down to nothing, but I don't want to
turn left.
I mean, I kind of would like to see the gas light come on and you know, hear it saying like, "Oh, you need fuel." Curb that a little bit. But we'll get this thing going. But I'm liking Streamlabs much better than. In the past, when I streamed, I always used the Elgato.
Get ready.
Because it had like a feature built in that when I upgraded the 4K and got the Elgato 4K Pro, it doesn't have, even to this day, it still doesn't have streaming capabilities built in to the software. So it's one of those things where we have to use different software, and I'm liking this. That way I'm still using the encode and transcode servers to run it. Didn't realize I hit F3 there. And okay, we're about to hit the highway, so we're at the top of Utah, if I remember correctly.
Turn left.
We can finally get a little bit of distance put down. Oh man. Oh man, that's what you get when you don't pay attention to the road. And do we need to switch over? No, it looks like it looks like it's canceling our lane down here. Merge over. So let's see how far we can burn down the tank. Fill it up, rack up the fuel charge. There's a game that I got, and I think maybe I'll stream it. I don't think it's worth a stream. It's literally, I mean, I kind of keep it as it is. We're not upgrading anything with that, but it's Trans Road USA, and it's a logistic company where you gotta like build up your logistic company, but you handle the back end, setting up the routes, everything, but you don't drive any of the routes, which is something that it was interesting. I have a pretty big company going on there, pretty good. Go
straight on.
But it's one of those things that you kind of get equipped with, and it's nice. It does what we need it to do. But I'm looking forward to it. I got a couple games in the Steam wish list, waiting for them to announce actual release dates. And I'm trying to remember. It might be in my phone, or I may have took it off of because I leave all my tabs open if I need them, or I feel like they're important. But there was like an open world game that was kind of like GTA, but in the sense of like it's like GTA crossed with like Life RP, and I forget that name. It was brought off of. It was brought down off of. What is that one like funding site? Just watch my speed a little bit. Kickstarter, that's what it was. It was on Kickstarter. It was pulled off of that and brought up on Indiegogo, I think it was. I have it in Discord, so I'll have to look and see what it's. I'm in that Discord, so I'm going to see if there was any update on that information. No, I'm lying. I'm not in that Discord. I was in another Discord game that waited for a release date. But I'm looking forward for some new games. I said I got a bunch of things planned up for Farming Simulator. I got the Georgia Farms map we're working on. I did a video the other day, recorded it, and it was, I put a cow farm in, but I didn't like how it was, and I tried fixing it with, putting up fences and everything. It just made it look horrible. So what I might have to do is I'm going to try to sell those all out, and then re-get it going, and then we have the Greenwich Valley, that's our time-lapse series, and then I'm starting another one that I want to do. It's going to be like, kind of like starting from scratch, almost. But we'll see how it comes out, see how it turns out. You never know, it could be a complete fail. Oh, that's what it was. Raw RP. Yeah. Do you know if there's anything on that game? I haven't heard anything from it in a while. It's been a while since I've heard anything on it.
Go straight on.
So I'd have to take a look. Then if it, yeah, so it is. I do have that in Discord still, I think. Elko, Nevada. And I think we'll probably get off of this highway somewhere around. No, we go into Utah. So we cut into Utah. So I was trying to think, as I remember it being like Utah, it should have pulls you out. Or not Utah, like Reno, it kicks off 80. It's all going pretty good. Let me check the map here and see where we got a gas station. So we'll go. I want to go into. We'll go right into Utah. So we won't do the first gas station that comes up, but it'll be the second one. We'll stop off there to get fuel. it sounds like a good idea. Multiplayer FS19. We did that the one day. We tried doing it the one day just for recording. And it was something went wrong and we couldn't get the game to load in. I forget what happened. But we just could not get into a multiplayer session. Like I thought about doing the farming sim, or I think it was Farm Sim Network or what. I think that's what it was called. Another fuel station. We were 73.7 with a half a tank of fuel, so we're going to be less than that. I'm going to say 73, if not 72.9. Granted, I don't think we burned that much weight of fuel, but it does go down quite a bit. Come on. Alright, 72.3 pretty much. I'm looking into it. I want to get more. I thought about doing Farm Sim Network. I think that's what it was called. It was one of those things that I think it'd be much harder to do. Like, I enjoy playing the game. I don't want to be stuck trying to do. What was it? Okay, it was the second one. Like, I don't want to be, stuck trying to do keep up on everything. I like being able to save the game, back out, hop back into it, continue pretty much right where it's from. Raise additional funds outside Kickstarter to complete the game. Okay. So, I mean, it was a nice game, from what it, for the preview videos they had. So I'm hoping someone has something similar to it down the road. So this seems kind of nice. I downloaded. I bought it. Bought it a while back. Never played it. It was My Summer Car. Well, I'm lying. I played it for like a minute or two, but never really did anything major with it. And it's not this one. It's gonna be the next gas station. But it's one of those things that I wanna get
go straight on.
Maybe get into at some point. Like, there's a couple games that I've never played that look interesting. I think I want to bring back a little bit of Gold Rush. So I like that game. I did a lot off camera to get it going. The only problem with Gold Rush is that you had to do a lot of work to get it really up and running. Let's see if we can get this up to speed. And it looks like we burned a pretty decent amount of fuel. Getting down here, be a little right above empty actually. Hopefully, depends on where that gas station pops up. Mountain, or not mountain bridge. We should get the pass, I think. I do want to get Cooking Simulator. That looks fun. And House Flipper, I think I want to hold back on just a little bit until HGTV DLC comes out. I mean, I guess I could do more on it. Me and my brothers were talking about doing a competition series. I don't know how well that would work. You'd have to get all of us set up on recording equipment to kind of see about getting it up and running. Like the same thing with Beat the Clock. Like if we can get all three recorded, it would kind of add to it. And it's actually funny. We did a Beat the Clock video. Maybe 2 weeks back. I didn't end up editing it because I just don't think it was going to come out to a good video. But we sat there. The rule was that if the vehicle was still drivable, And then we determined that, like a pit, like if you're getting pitted, that if you were able to maintain control of the vehicle, keep the vehicle going where it like never wrecked, you can continue driving off. Well, on my screen, it obviously you can clearly see that it started to do it. I pulled it right back in line. But on someone else's screen, it wasn't, and it just wasn't a fair one. I think I'd have to maybe put it together, get your guys' vote on that. Maybe I'll do that for a live stream later. I'll pull that up and kind of get your opinions on everything. Ooh, got a casino. Ooh, and I'm not paying attention to the road. Break it, break it, break it. There we go. That would have been bad. We missed this exit.
Recomputing.
I thought a little bit about doing
Go straight on.
whatchamacallit. It's gotta be a little careful there. I thought about doing either like Roller Coaster Tycoon World or Planet Coaster, like one of those games where everyone's kind of better. No, we're not going to go that route. We're just
keep
gas.
right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Ooh, someone's hauling a gooseneck there. You had the right. Oh my God, people! You had the right of way. Oh my. Alright, now he's going. There you go. That's how you go. I'm letting him go, and I'm going to slowly roll out right behind him. I don't want people cutting in front of me.
Recomputing.
Gas. No right turn.
Never mind. I'll find a new route, okay? Let's find a new route.
It looks like maybe here.
Finding a new route.
No trucks
Please,
allowed.
make a U-turn. Recomputing when possible.
There you go, truck entry.
Make a U-turn. Rerouting.
So that's probably regular gas, and this stuff back here is our diesel. Oh, you guys wasn't paying attention. I thought I would have went over there, but they didn't have any of the arrow marks. And let's see, we have the brakes on, which will kill the engine. We have, or we need about 220 gallons of fuel, so we're probably gonna put, if I was gonna guess, $800 of gas in, just ballparking it. We'll get this in gas. So the one thing I think it would be nice to do is a diesel exhaust fluid mod. I think that would be really good. It's like you have to get gas and you have to like pull off somewhere else to get diesel exhaust fluid. See, that was pretty close. Get that fired up. And get back on the road, trying to stretch my back out a little bit. But I feel like, yeah, that'd be like kind of nice to have. And it didn't really show an or how to exit, so I'm gonna assume this way, up through trucker parking, and then hang a left right out here at the main entrance up this way. There we go.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Get this thing on the road.
Turn left.
And I'll go next. truck won't stop and he'll drive into me like everyone does. And then we just get right back up onto the freeway.
Turn right.
And get it going. Got to speed up and running, turn the high beams on so it's a little easier for us to see. And let's see, what was it? About 4.6 miles per gallon on that. Probably have to put the air conditioner in soon. It's heating up in here. Utah. Make our way to Utah. We'll get stopped at the port of entry because we always do. And in which case, if we do get stopped, we were at 70. Was it 72? I think we were. Or was it 73.2? I think it was. I think it was 73.3. Yeah, 73,300 pounds was what our weight was with a quarter tank of fuel. And I'm going to guess with a full tank that we're probably going to be close to 74. Oh, stop my truck. Hopefully that doesn't copyright me. Bring this back in line. Not the, smartest thing I've done ever, done in a passway here. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably probably close to 74, if not over 74,000 pounds. Where the? Just beyond me. Oh, there it is. Yep, almost 75,000 pounds. So, yeah, figure we put over 1,000 pounds of diesel in the tank. Oh, pop the earbuds off. Yeah, let's get the gas fired back up on here. Continue hitting the open road. I want to try dropping this off before the end of the stream, but I got a feeling we're not going to make it all the way there. So we may have to finish this on another stream tomorrow. Which wouldn't really be a problem, because I said with how this is all working, I actually probably wouldn't have a problem backing in and out of, hopping in and out of games, and doing a multi-game stream. So maybe we'll have to look at doing that one day down in the future. Just like a gaming marathon. Oh, that's one of those things, like if I got the word from my job that we're not, we're closing down until after the whole pandemic ends, I think that's probably what I would do. Do a multi-game, multi-stream. Start it off, plan things out. I want to let me know down in the comments, do you want to see me live stream like the GTA storyline from the beginning? Because I played GTA the storyline multiple times on the PS4 and the PS3 when it came out, but I've never done it on the PC. So you gotta let me know, because I was also thinking about possibly even purchasing GTA 4. I feel like that would make a really good stream. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys think I should do that, because that would actually make for a fun stream. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll hop in here, hop in there. Do it from the front, then start to the finish. We'll take a look around and see, because I know like some of the Lester missions, you invest the money correctly, you can make a fortune. Yes, okay, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do a GTA 5 live stream. Plan through it. We'll get this back up to speed. until we get slowed down by someone in the left lane. Smart move. I said the speed limit's 80. I'm going to try to keep it at 80. There it is. Or we sat there. I was doing. What was it? I was trying to test out a map mod, and I was all the way in New Mexico. And so I had to sit there because I was right off the coast of San Francisco. So I sat there. I had to get there. I'm like, well, you know, I'm just going to pick up a load. I was bobtailing for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I'll just set cruise control for 100 miles per hour. I really don't care. You know, I flipped the truck. But that's like the one nice thing is like you can actually get through the miles quickly when you're on the freeway. Like I like the freeway driving better than the city. I don't want to say city, but the you know high density traffic areas or like back road areas. Oh wow! You probably pay attention to the road, but man, I was surprised that I have never visited Salt Lake City in this game. Wow, I'll have to remember that. There's also another thing. Like I gotta look around, find some new headquarter locations to work out of. I gotta pay attention to this because these are crazy. So let's kind of put ourselves in here. Is that my truck? That's one thing. Like I don't know if I've ever come across my truck in this game. No, I want to be in the middle, and I'm not gonna be able to see it. No. Oh no, we're fine right here. Okay, never mind.
Keep left.
Now that's my question. Are these my trucks right here? I mean, I don't know if it's possible for you to pass your own truck on the road. No. Oh, it disappeared. You didn't get a chance to look at it. It looked kind of like my truck. It looked like that green. And let's hop over. And because we're gonna have speed, let's go this way. And then a trucker MP. I wish there'd be more traffic in there. Like just the same old, open roads. You pass, a handful of trucks here or there. Like you take a look at Euro Truck Simulator 2, that thing's like packed. So maybe one day, who knows? Get the same speed. Hopefully it's a lot of highway from here. Or not highway, a lot of... Oh yeah, a lot of highway, that's what I want. Rocking and rolling, just hold it, coast at cruise control at 80. Unless I feel a little insane, bring the speed up some. No, I wouldn't do that. Keep it at 80. If you weren't paying attention, I had cruise control at 100. But yeah, we'll get it. Get it running nicely. Oh, but I switch over my lane a little bit there. I don't even think I'm in the lane all the way. But yeah, we're just making the headway here. Racking up the mileage. You figure we did a 2-hour stream last night.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I've never played a way out. Oh, well, we missed the exit.
Finding a new route.
Ooh, I'm not doing an extra 500 miles. We're going to U-turn this on the road if we need to. You know what? Welcome to 21st. Oh, what we're going to do. I don't think, I think that's a cement barricade the entire way through down. What we're gonna do, because I do not want to add that extra mileage up there, is we're just going to go a little unrealistic. I don't want to say unrealistic, but the main purpose of this was just to have fun. So we're going to back the semi all the way up here. So, I mean, it seems legit, but I don't feel like dealing with that extra mileage. But of course, if I was paying attention, I wouldn't have to deal with that. Walk from this. That's the only thing I don't want to scratch that trailer. The truck I don't care about. You can scratch the truck up all day. Don't damage the trailer. Yep, seems legit. Told you. I do not want to deal with it. Of course, think about all the diesel that burn back this thing up here. Reverse gear 2.
Reroute.
Make sure our blinkers on too, so you can see that. Ooh, actually, good trailer mod. Beacon lights on the trailer. I don't think they have that.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Of course, that guy come right down this lane. Never had one. Oh, I don't want to go this lane too far. Hopefully, they don't come right up on me. I can have just enough room to get back in. This is why I need trucker and P where there's no cars on the road. Oh, there we go. Smart move. Swap the lane over and I'm just give it a hard left rudder. Hard left, hard left, hard left. Better come to the stop, come up.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
That's one way to have a traffic jam. Alright, well, he's good. He can drive. Do you mind I got too late? I say that like I'm...
Reconfigure.
They're the ones that are in the wrong. There we go. Look at that. All to save 50 miles. Yeah, I gotta have a little fun. You can't always be too serious about everything. You gotta have a little fun with everything. I use a steering wheel. Yeah, the G27 Logitech G27. Yeah, I kinda want to see my gas mileage. Well, I guess it didn't go down that much.
Go straight on.
But you figure you gotta have fun with life. You can't just sit there and do, the plain old, follow the leader. You know what? No, my luck, it would have been all highway. Let me take a look. Oh, so it would have brought me down this way. So I mean, it wouldn't have been too much of a problem. But what I would have preferred is to come down like this way, like keep it like right on the freeways only. But it doesn't really matter. Not that much of an issue. It might.
Keep
Let's
right.
get this thing going. Starting to get the sunrise. Actually, a little foggy up here. Really foggy, almost murky. Like I don't want to say murky, but like kind of has like an eerie feel to it. Kind of like one of those like horror movies where you drive into a fog zone, next thing you know, something like jumps right out on you. Oh, that would have made a great video idea to do that and then have someone pop it right up. With like the high-pitched scream. Let's see if we can get this thing going here. Come on. Come on, a little gas to it. There you go. You can turn the high beams off now and not have any issues there. Or at least I can see now. Get one for the DLC for... Yeah, New Mexico's a pretty good DLC. Probably pay attention, like I'm kicking back, like kick my chair back all the way, incline it back as much as I can. Come on, we're downhill. Shouldn't be crawling. Get a little trailer brake in there. I'm trying to think. I think it was Utah where there's a lot of like dirt roads you gotta drive on. I don't want to say you gotta drive on, like some of the companies are like right off a dirt road somewhere. And then the one I like destroyed like half the front end of my truck just because of the low bumper on it.
Keep driving.
Let's get a little different camera view. Actually, it's right here. Right here. Oh my god, we were just right here. Yeah, you make a left-hand turn right down this road. It's like all dirt road to like everywhere you need to go. And yep, see, because like I get stopped at every single port of entry. Story of my life. Come on, stop, stop, stop. I think we went past it. You're at 14.9? 14.6. Oh, I put it in drive. We're gonna back on the road and see where this thing wants to take us. Stop. I'm already past them anyways, so I might as well keep going. I might have to do that, kind of adjust my braking sensitivity a little bit. Ooh, I didn't realize those axles were that far up. Yeah, didn't realize. Lights off now. It's just a matter of coasting a little bit. Ooh, that's not a bad truck. I know. I think I had the Ram 1500 in FS19 or FS17. Actually, might it be? Bad. I got my problem with farming simulators. I have like you're only allowed to have 20 save game files, and I like every single one used up for something different. And I don't know what I do and what one, so I don't delete them. Like that's my issue. And look at that sunrise up over the east there. Sun rays, and you actually need a pair of sunglasses. Again, a little difficult to see. And then And I haven't been this far
Keep
over on the map,
left.
I don't think. We'll get her going over the speed. I feel like I've been over this way, but I don't remember coming like that traditional way. That's one of those things you gotta slowly work on, get things going. Get a little Jake break in there. We were probably gonna start. We were gonna get like for us, kind of like start our usual like get started type of thing, which means you know, bullshit on the video chat for probably a good 45 minutes at 7 o'clock. So I think we were trying to push for 8 o'clock, kind of go a little earlier than yesterday. I mean, yesterday wasn't bad. It's just we tried doing Call of Duty and we just had issues with that. But today we're going just strict farm and or not strict 5M. So hopefully 8ish, 9 the latest. But I mean, we both agreed like when we were off the game, we were all talking, or off the stream, we were both agreed that it was actually much more interesting doing it that way than doing it standard. Kind of gave a nice little change to everything. This thing slowed down. Looks like you might hop onto a freeway up here, it looks like. Not too 100% certain. Oh yeah, so it would be, because it's Eastern time, so probably 5 for you, if I'm gonna guess. 5, 6 o'clock for you, if I'm converting the time correctly. I think it's a 3-hour difference. But we're getting more money brought in for the company, racking up the mileage. Looks like it's some kind of like a small highway. And we'll get this on here. Get her up the speed. Passing this guy a little bit. Get this over. Yeah, new internet's always good to have wherever I can. It's always good to get newer internet, more stable, reliable
right,
internet.
And then exit right.
And we'll be exiting right here. And it looks like we're pretty much
Exit
at the end of the map.
Turn right.
We get a right hand turn here. And get this going here. And we have just under 300 miles left to go. I'll probably pull off here somewhere in a minute or two. Get it all relaxed. of rest up, that way we can start prepping for the next stream later on. Got another stream going on later on tonight, so it's gonna be good. Actually been enjoying live streaming. It's like live streaming is like much better than like making the videos, in my opinion, because it's less work that's go into it. Essentially, you actually have fun playing the games. When you live, when you're recording a video, you gotta make sure the video is interesting. So you gotta get different camera views, all that fun stuff, and it adds more time to it. It's like a 2-hour live stream, just strict, having fun gaming, but do the same amount of time, put it to a 20-minute video. So it helps add to it. Oh, yeah, I went into that a little too quick.
Go straight on.
Straight on. We got port of entry coming up here, so might as well get in the right lane so we get stopped every single time. Or no, that's a recruiting center. My bad. I'm not even paying attention. I saw the yellow icon. I figured, oh, it's a port of entry, because all the port of entries were yellow. Yeah, I hate forgetting passwords. I have a I don't use the same password more than once, so it's like an issue trying to remember what password was used for what. And they're never all the same. They're always they're never like similar. So one password could be ball, but the next password's gonna be, wheel. So it's all different. Ooh. Not bad, actually. Slow down there. That just looks so good. Looks so nice with the little lights running on there. Going again. I feel like I have a garage down here. Or no, because I always did big cities. I think I have Albuquerque, Nevada, Phoenix, Seattle, Portland, Los Angeles, and I think I have one more further up from Los Angeles. Somewhere like halfway between, or Reno, and then somewhere halfway between like Los Angeles and Portland. For a garage, I kind of like to have them like relatively close, but nothing too far away. That is looking pretty good. And we should be there in, 5 hours in game time, so relatively decent amount of time. It's a nice game. American Truck Simulator is actually a really nice, relaxing game. And I'm gonna pull off in here. It's a little different than normal. Ooh, hole in the rock. And let's see, so I kind of want to get nicely next to that truck, but I don't want to go into the street at all. So maybe we'll do something different. So I was going to try parking like right next to the truck, but I think that might not work too well. So let's do this instead. Let's curve the truck around. And bring this front end like right up onto the edge there. Curve it a little more. There we go. Bring it forward, put it in drive, and just bring it off to the side. And I think that is gonna do it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get ourselves reset and recharged for the stream later tonight. Should be around, I'm gonna guess, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So it's going to be plus or minus a little bit of time after that. I'm not too sure, but we'll be probably most likely doing 5M. So if you want to hop in the 5M server and join us, you're more than welcome. Just hop on 5M and search up Electric City Department of Justice roleplay community, or you can just search up ECDOJ. There's a link in the description right there at the top for our Discord. It has all of our information on joining it. Actually, all of my videos have a link to the Discord in it, so if you forget, just click on that. And there we actually have the direct connect password, not the direct connect password, but the direct connect IP address for you guys to use. And then if you do that, you can also join into the CAD/MDT. We have a wonderful CAD system. I'm going to try to showcase that a little more today. I might actually pull out my laptop, sign into another account that I have for the CAD, and then kind of use that to kind of dispatch us. So if we have a call come through, we can kind of do that. So it helps add a little bit to the realism, but nothing too crazy, nothing too major. I look forward to seeing you guys there if you want to join us. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next video.